Hello everyone, Krydax here, and welcome back to Ultimate Alchemy! We have made some big changes since the last episode. You may notice I spent a little bit of time doing a remodel. I went ahead and got some diorite, which we finally could get from the igneous extruder, so I have made a chest full of diorite, chiseled that into these tiles. I didn't spend a super long time looking for the perfect tile, but I liked this one. And I figured we would add some pillars at the corners, put torches on them. So I feel like even just with that small change, things look a lot better. Feels much more homey. I put the tiles on the edges as well to make it feel a little more closed in. I actually think too much open can be a bad thing. And these feel a bit more like walls than just railings. And I think that's a good thing in this case. You want to blend your open and your closed, right? You don't want to feel claustrophobic and tied in and, you know, closed off, but you also don't want things to just feel like one giant flat expanse. So I think this is a good middle ground because these sort of feel like hallways. And then I added a basement, and I went ahead and made that 2 tiles bigger than our edge, so that way, you know, when I'm doing stuff, I can just kind of, you know, jump off the edge and not worry too much about it. And then I also did a little bit of decoration here because it looked a little bad, and especially with this part where you can, you know, see over it, I liked how that kind of was the sky that we would see. So I decided to follow that shape, the same shape of, you know, the edge of this, and turn that into glass blocks. And then I tried it with regular vanilla glass and it looked like absolute horse garbage. And then I tried it with these chiseled glasses, but I didn't love that either because they all combine into one, and that didn't feel very realistic to have one. I actually don't know for, hold on. Now I'm curious. They might have a limit on how much they, I wish I would have thought about this before the episode, but I'm wondering if they have a limit on how far they can go before they repeat their thing. So I'm about to test that. But assuming that they don't, then I definitely made the right call. So like the steel framed one, but you can see it. Yeah, it all just turns into one giant pane of glass, which sometimes is what you want. You know, that's cool, but it's also a bit unrealistic to have a pane of glass that big. Though I guess if it was that thick, it would still be pretty structurally sound. Anyway, I just decided I didn't like the look of it. I wanted some cross beams, and so I alternated the bubble glass with the steel framed glass, and I thought that achieved a pretty cool look. And I made a little 3x4 sections so that those tiled nicely into my 9x16 rectangle. And yeah, that's what we did. Put some torches down here too, just so that we got some light. That's so loud. And there you go. That is our new and improved base look, and then we can add a second floor up here if and when we desire, and that's pretty easy to do. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about what we've got going on. I've been not able to get enough of this pack recently. I've really been enjoying it. Let's see, we still need to automate tons of things. What did we get going here? This one was for bronze. This one was for the quartz enrich. I think I was going to do lead here, and I didn't quite get to it. And so we're going to do that. And then let me grab more induction. How many basic induction smelters do I have? It's weird that these don't stack to me. But I do think they keep some amount of memory. Yeah, look at that. Anyway. There we go. Open that. Open that. Okay, so lead. What is lead again? Obsidian and iron? Is that right? Where are you? Yeah, 1 obsidian, 2 iron ingots. Okay. So then we'll go make that into a pattern. So lead ingot, induction smelter, boom, 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 boom. And then before we even go over there, we're gonna do, what was the other one I needed? Bronze? No, I already did bronze. Constantin I know we're gonna need. And that is somewhere. There we go. Nickel and copper. Create that pattern. And then these are going to be pretty simple. Simple doodads to do place. What are we doing? Crafter? Crafter. Shoot. What are we missing? The machine casing. That's pretty easy. I'll just make 16 of them real quick. Ah. Shoot. I overdid it. Need more quartz enriched iron. How much are we building that up to? Did I do 4 stacks? I only did 2 stacks. Oh, that's part of the problem. Let's do 4 stacks of that. I like that a bit better. Okay. And did I do more power? No, I think that was at the end of last episode, right? I got all these going. Yeah, I think that was the end of the last episode. Yeah. And we figured out how we don't even need this for most of our alloying, which is really helpful. Eventually we'll change our gold and silver over to just being induction smelters as well, I think. But yeah, it doesn't even matter which one of these is which. I don't think I have to change anything. I do need one more of the importers. Order. I think I'm going to try the auto select. It's going to take me a minute to get used to it, but I do think I'm all about efficiency in the long run, and I think it'll pay off. Okay, so now we can craft on demand lead and constantin, and we need those. Let me get the best way to do this. More interfaces. Interface, not fluid interface though, just regular. And then external storage. Okay, so then I can plop these on the top. No, that doesn't work. Because I need external storages on the top that are facing up. Which that is not what we want. There we go. Perfect. And then we also need cable that goes behind them that actually does the feeding in, right? The external storages do the extracting only. And this is how we keep things stocked. And now I should order some constantin, because I probably don't have any. Oh, I do. Look at that. And then lead. I actually already have quite a bit. But I will go to 3 stacks of lead. And 2 stacks of constantin. There we go. And is that going up? We'll give it a second. I probably did something wrong. Yeah, it's not a good sign that nothing's happened yet. Do we have power? We have power. They're not running. Ah! Well, this one's not connected, so that at least explains the lead. It's still not running, however, which worries me. Worries me greatly. It's stuck on one more bronze ingot? something just isn't going right here, and I can't figure out what it is. Okay, if I cancel that, does it then do the gold? No. Why not? Are we out of power on the controller again? No. Something's just weird here. I can't figure it out. Shouldn't those be going now? Processing pattern. I'm doing something wrong. What is it? Are these hooked up wrong? These are probably hooked up wrong. Ah, they need the crafting upgrades. That's why that one's not working. Okay, but that doesn't answer the question about gold and why that gets stuck so often. When this, every time I've tested it, it's worked properly. So I just can't figure out what's happening when it makes gold on its own. Oh, geez. Now, are these finishing? It looks like these are working. It's just requesting a lot. Okay, it requested silver. Is that actually happening over here? It seems like it's not. This isn't stopped up, is it? This all seems right. We have lava. Does it go in order? I guess that's the thing I don't know yet. Let's cancel these and find out. Okay, it does go in order. Okay, there's the silver. We're okay. The fact that it goes in order is bothersome. That means I need everything to be faster. Is there not like a parallel... That worries me. Because you could add more ability to do this in AE, but can you not do this in refined storage? I'm not seeing anything that would let me do that. What's the speed upgrade do? I think that just makes crafters faster. Which isn't gonna help us in this case, because it's the machines that are holding us back. And that should be done by now. Yeah, the silver's done. Oh no, you're telling me it didn't work? It's not working. Shoot. So it's making the silver's going out, it's making blocks of silver. Okay. I'm not understanding why this isn't working. But it's almost certainly got something to do with returning it in block form. I thought these compacting drawers would work, but it's not seeing it as silver ingots that get returned. It's seeing it as silver blocks. So that means I have to... Well, you know, there's an easy solution to this. Hold on. Hold on. I mean, it's not... I don't love it, but it should work. All we have to do is replace the pattern that we have, which is for silver ingots. You know what? Now's the best time to just replace it entirely. And we're gonna leave this Tinker Smeltery for things that need it, and we're gonna put these in induction smelters. I was gonna make it work with blocks, so if you're curious, I was just gonna say instead of inputting 1818 and getting out 36 silver ingots, we were just gonna get out 4 silver blocks, and I think it would have properly read that, and then we would have added a crafting pattern in here to turn a silver block into 9 silver ingots, and then that would have made everything work properly. So I do think that's all that was necessary. But yeah, now what we're gonna do, speaking of silver blocks, let's turn these into ingots here. Okay, now what we're gonna do is get rid of our inventory crap, turn the pattern into silver ingots, regular style. I swear I just changed these. Am I taking crazy pills? Oh, that's just how much silver I have. Right, it's in one of the storage drawers, so it's going to show me all versions. That would be really bad if you used both in a recipe. It's worth noting that could screw you up because you'd think you had more than you did. So don't let that be you. Don't turn into that guy. Okay, silver ingot. That's the wrong silver ingot. Psych! That's the wrong number. Where are you at? There it is. Okay. Glass, iron, silver. Easiest, peasiest. Gold ingot. Induction, smelterino. Glowstone dust and tin ingot. Place that there. Then I just need 2 more induction smelters. Put those patterns back. Easy. Oh man, I love this. Oh, and these are the last 2 that we have room for. Okay. Clear those. Just gotta make sure they don't feed things sideways or something. Top is open, bottom is auto output on orange. Crafters in the top. You know, I am just loving RS. Makes me excited for when I play Greg Tech to get AE2. Which, yes, I am planning to play Greg Tech, believe it or not. Call me crazy. I am fully aware how crazy it is. And yet, just sounds so fun. I might have to try it. Okay, so I fed those. Now we do this, and we do that. Guessing it'll start running right away. I bet it hasn't scaring me. Because you should be needing silver right now, I thought. Okay, and I need 2 more importers. I grabbed exporters. There we go. Importer. Bing, bada boom. What did I just pick up? Is that just a rock? I think it was just a rock. Alright, none of these are running, which somewhat scares me. Well, I guess I'm not requesting those two. So the silver one... We still have a bunch of silver according to this, so we're okay. Now what I haven't done is slapped the hardened upgrade kit onto you. Let's make sure these are all smacked with the upgrades. Okay, let's just confirm. If I wanted more silver... Hey, it's working. Okay. Cool. Okay, so that's gold. Let's double check the gold ingot. Crafting. Seems to be functioning properly. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, and by the way, these do work. The downgrade and the upgrade at the same time got me 4 stacks of Invar, 4 stacks of nickel, which is wonderful. Isn't it just so nice when things work the way they're supposed to? I love it when a plan comes together, as they say. Now, lead should be going still, right? Oh, I never put in the crafting upgrade. And I need 2 more of these. Okay, that's annoying. You can't click out of the search bar. That's part of the problem. I don't like that. I wish it started selected, but then when you clicked out, it would unselect. But when it's auto-selected, even if you click out of it, it stays selected. You can't click off of it. Not a fan of that. Because then it's literally unusable with JEI hotkeys. So definitely not gonna keep that going. All right, I'm gonna make a bunch of those just so I have them. Crafting upgrade, make a few of those. I guess we ran out of crafting tables, which is not something I really need to run out of. Same with oak logs, like, really? We're out of those? I would expect them to be somewhere near the top, and they're not. Okay, am I blind? I'm not seeing planks. Just basic old planks. Okay, that's because it's not showing me them. What happened to this one? Oakwood planks. It's most certain... Whoa, that wasn't there before. Oh, was I searching for something and the search was still up? I don't know what just happened. Anyway. Make some of those. No, I can't do these in parallel, because it's doing that one at the same time it's working on these. Okay, anyway. Crafting upgrade for these 3. 1. And that should see lead showing up. Yeah, there's the lead. There's the Constantin. Perfect. Soon, it's going to be time for dirt. And moving towards Botania. We have gotten a lot done. But first, Ender Pearls. I do think we've got furnaces. I'm going to count this as my furnace bank. This is pretty good. I can make it even better if I need to, but for now, it's fine. Heck, now that I've Invar automated, I can even do the upgrade kit. What's it called? The reinforced. Oh, never mind. It needs Electrum. Well, that's just another thing to automate. And with hardened glass, we can induction smelt that too. Okay. Okay. So that one we can go infinite. How worth it is this? This one's a little trickier because we have to pulverize things. I could make a bank of pulverizers like we've done here. Yeah, let's do that. And then it's easy to pulverize a bunch of stuff. I've got 4 all ready to go even. Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna leave a bit of a walkway, and I think I'll put them... I'll act like there's a wall here. We'll probably put a wall back there. So we need the conduits on top to feed the items in. And those will feed in from a chest, and they'll go out to a chest. So we need a couple of those. And I'm okay with the chest. It shouldn't be drawers because we actually want a mixture of items to be possible. Face it the right way. Okay, so then you're extracting always. You guys are inputting. And then I think I can just do that because the Ender IO conduits will manage the pushing and pulling. So that's good. And then we just need a crafter on that one and a whatchamacallit, extractor? Importer. So we need an importer there. I think I was supposed to automate these. Guess I still could. Do that. Not that. Cable. There we go. And then we just bring over conduit connection. And I will also, what will I do about power? Power's right here. I don't think I'm going to make another flux point, so I will just connect it up this way. All right. That was pretty painless. I think the only stuff we didn't do was the extraction. Your insert, and you guys are always active. Always, always, and always. Pop on some hardened upgrade kits. Boom. Okay, so now I can pulverize whatever the heck we want to pulverize. And I just need the recipes in here. So we needed, what was it? Obsidian and... I already lost it. Hardened glass. Obsidian powder, pulverized lead. And that does just come from pulverizing a single obsidian, and lead comes from pulverizing a single lead ingot. Okay. So we make one for that. One for pulverized lead. What else do we pulverize? While I'm at it. Do you pulverize netherrack? No. Well, that gets us sulfur, actually. Interesting. That's an interesting thought. We are going to need sulfur for other stuff later. Is there a guaranteed way to get sulfur, or is it always just... you know what? I'm probably going to auto or passive that, because otherwise it's going to end up with extra netherrack showing up in the system. Because the way that I would want to do that is have enough that it would average out via the law of large numbers. So I would be like, oh, even though it's 15%, I would say like 100 netherrack only makes 10 sulfur. And that way we wouldn't, you know, end up with less than we need. But then we'd usually end up with more sulfur than we asked for, which I guess that actually works out okay. I like how I argue with myself while I sit here talking to y'all. Okay, pulverized lead and obsidian. And then finally, was it another induction smelty boy that we needed here? For the glass. I'm looking in the wrong tree. Induction smelter. Let me double check before we go too far. Hardened glass. Yeah. Okay, so I just need that recipe. Here we go. Hardened. Where's the regular one? That one. I don't totally there's so many different types of hardened glass from all the different mods, it really gets confusing. I already have the crafters. Ready to go. Turn that off. Open those up. Throw that in. And finally, underneath gets a importer. Cool. I think that's it. So now I've got hardened glass on lockdown as well as pulverized stuff. So if I request... that didn't work. Hardened glass. Ah. You want to know why it didn't work? It's not connected. There we go. The lights aren't on. Lights are on, but nobody's home. That's how my brain looks right now. There we go. That might be a bit excessive to test. Let's do 10. So yeah, these should start filling up. Uh-oh. I see the issue. Need to be orange. I always forget that they can have their input pulled out. Never what I'm expecting to see. Okay. So we're gonna have to cancel that, whatever that was doing, and try again. I also lost my torchlight back here. Let's put one. Can you put one on? Yeah, there we go. Helps a bit. All right, let's try again. 10 hardened glass. Literally nothing. Oh, wait, what? It worked that fast? What just happened? Okay, there they go. There we go. That's what we expected to see the first time. Oh yeah, and you need to be on round robin. That'll help. Oof, that's a long recipe. Yeah, there you go. Hardened glass. Automated. And now we have a bank of pulverizers for when we need to pulverize things, which we will need to in the future recipes as well. So that's actually really handy. Okay, and then the other stuff we wanted to do was get more crafting of the basics. Such as interfaces, machine casings, machine casing, interface, crafter. Those are probably the important ones. Pop those in there. And then we would like to get some amount of these automated. Crafter. Oof. Yeah, I figured we'd run out pretty quick. What was the other one? Just did it. Oh, the machine casing. I don't need that to be in here. That can be ordered on demand. Yeah, the quartz enriched iron is pretty rough. Okay, so we really need this one to go faster. So this one is worth spending some extra energy on for that augment. Goes even faster. Now, induction smelters, so each one has its own like special upgrade. So these have the pyro concentrator, increases yield from ores, additional energy is required, blazing pyrothea must be supplied. Yeah, I don't really think that's worth it right now. But it does allow you to make sometimes more out of something, but the problem is it needs to be the ore, which we're not mining anything, so never mind. That's useless for me. Never mind. And then we need electrum. What are they called? Not alloy furnace. Induction smelter. You'd think after making 15 of them I'd remember. Okay, so that's hooked up. Electrum ingot, induction smelter. Just make sure we got the ingot recipe here. Silver, gold, 2 electrum, easy. Pattern, processing. What was that? Page 8. Ah. Okay. And then we need another crafter. Bonk you into the correct position. Pattern. It is connected, the lights are on, the machine's on. We just need an exporter underneath. Sorry, importer. Cool. So now I can make Electrum. And that should allow me to make the upgrade kits of the next tier. For silver gears, Electrum ingots, and oh, I hope it's not specifically fused quartz. Otherwise, we can literally never make it for the same reason as before. Okay, good. It does take hardened glass. Yeah, that could have been bad. But anyway, we need silver gears to be a thing too in the pattern world. We'll get that pattern. Get that pattern. Speaking of patterns. Get some more patterns. Okay, so now I should be able to go and grab reinforced upgrade kits. Let's just start with 5 and see if that works for us. It does. Oh, that feels so good. Those are so annoying to craft one by one, but here we just boom, boom, boom. So then that not only makes it faster, but it allows for another augmentation. So then if we really want to, we can go ham. See if this starts to strain our power supply. But I can bonk that in there, and now we're zooming. But it takes 120 RF a tick. Yeah, how's power? $368. I think we're still okay with that. I believe we have 390 times 2, which is 780. Now, are we making more silver ingots? These aren't running over here. Oh, this is silver. Yeah, okay. We're making more silver. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. All right, what were we doing? I lost all sight of our goal. Ender pearls. Aha, ender pearls. So we're gonna have a little baby tinker smeltery. Probably not over here. In fact, I can remove these for now. They're just causing lag for no reason. Because this has 0 recipes in it. So this whole thing's pointless for the time being. Hopefully not forever. Otherwise, I'll feel like I wasted some time here. I mean, we did use it, to be fair, but just not all that much. Okay, seared bricks. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, I've got plenty of the bricks. I only need 1 gauge. And we're gonna need a drain or faucet or whatever it's called. That one. Drain. And then I'm gonna need a single casting table for the soggy ender pearls. And I'll need a controller, which I don't remember the recipe for. There. Okay. So then we'll make ender pearls. We'll make them back over here still. I think this is a good location. Being near the lava might be easier. I might just put it over here. Yeah. It's always tricky. Do I have connections down here? I do. I already have connections right there. So we'll put this here. And how big does this need to be? Not very. I'm thinking 2 by 3. Is it? And then something like this. We'll put the drain on the back and the seared gauge on the back. That's where we can connect things. Put the lava in there. We get the stuff out here. Oh, and you know what? We'll put the controller back there too, because then we don't have to worry about the anything coming around to the front. But that does make me kind of sad to not be able to see what's going on. So I will, well, first I'll fetch stuff. And I'll actually put windows in the front because I feel bad. Oh, look, I have 3 extra. It was destined. Perfect. Okay, so this is where Ender goodies will happen. So, step 1 is an exporter of lava, which I will need to collect some. Easy. No, empty. Oh, I definitely screwed that up. Okay, where's my trash can? Get out of here. Okay. So there's lava. Then we need a... what, a crafting bus? Can I do that? I think I can do that. Yeah, let me think for a second. So the casting table can go there with a fluid. I don't have any fluid ducts. Hardened fluid duct with a servo. The only thing this will ever see is ender pearls, so I don't need a filter on that servo. It can just be on always. Then I need the pan cast chucked on top. And then we need to feed that directly into a drying rack. Now hold on, before I go too far in this, let me at least look. There is one other way to make ender pearls, maybe 2, but the main other way, yeah, this one's not possible, I don't think, but the main other way is this resonant ender bucket. So we can actually just fill buckets with this resonant ender and then add cryotheum dust, but that's kind of a pain in the butt because you have to make snowballs. And so we'd have to automate snowball filling to make blizz powder. And then we have infinite cryotheum dust. And then we can just make them this way. But either way, we still need to melt down the ender. Oh, I could do that in a magma crucible. I guess it is possible to do this without any Tinker's smeltery nonsense. But I'm already this far. The only reason I'm considering that is just because it would then mean I don't need to use... what's it called? I don't need to use a acceleration wand at all. Okay, I want to rotate that. course, that doesn't work. It's the easiest way to do this. This? There we go. It looks weird, but it will work. So that will take the soggy, drippy ender pearl, and then we will extract only ender pearls. So we'll put an importer on the bottom. But you need a filter, whitelist. Of course, we probably don't have any ender pearls. Well, I've got some soggy ones. Okay. And then the last thing we need to do hold on, I'm just going to passive this. Grab a chest, and then we'll throw that. Where can I throw that? I mean, I guess here. Problem is I need to filter this output. Otherwise it'll yank the soggy, right? No, it doesn't. Interesting. Oh, that's because that's not on input. Come on. Will it yank a soggy ender pearl out? Or will it leave it? Ooh, it looks like it's leaving it. That's surprising. I thought it would yank an in-progress item off of the drying rack, but it doesn't. Okay, and then we just need an external storage on this chest. And then we need an exporter exporting ender shards right here. Which we can grab from somewhere in this mess of nonsense. Maybe. There they are. Might even do 4 at a time. I guess it's still limited. We would need to do a speed upgrade over here. Which is not hard. It is hard. We need sugar. Yeah, we don't have that yet. Okay, so that's all that's required for a chest full of ender pearls, minus the very last step of speeding it up. Now is a good time for potentially 2 users and potentially 2 wands. We'll start with 1 and see what that does. Boom. Honestly, I think that's fast enough for ender pearls. I mean, given that I'm passiving it, like, we're just going to get that constantly. Yeah, I think it's fine. Sweet. Ender pearls checked off the list. Y'all, we finished our to-do list again, and boy howdy, does it feel good. So, what's next on the list? Dirt plus grass. Botania. Botania leads to sign. What does it lead to? I've now forgotten. I mean, all sorts of things, but there was one particular resource that was stuck behind Botania, and it was like a nether type thing, wasn't it? It was one of these things. Of course, there's 33 pages. What was it? Quartz, nether quartz. Quartz, wrong letter. And then we'll also throw lapis on there. Lapis is really easy. I could probably do that now. No, I need blue Botania dye for lapis. I need the blue dye. So the lapis process is really weird. You have to refine the essence of blue over and over and over again to finally get there. So the final step is a transposer? Yeah. You throw the essence of true blue onto some diorite to get lapis, but true blue comes from fractionating royal blue, and royal blue comes from imbuing very blue with gold, and then very blue comes from fractionating blue, blue comes from fractionating mildly blue comes from imbuing slightly blue with blue, and slightly blue comes from imbuing water with blue. So it's a lot, it's like 7 steps or something. And you need 2 blue pigment and 1 gold for that whole process. Though not in that ratio. The ratios are a little different because of it multiplying on itself. But yeah, dirt and grass is the first bit. We'll probably start with that in the next episode. First thing I want to do is check, is anything jammed up here? Are we all okay? Everybody seems okay. That one's finally done running. Still making some silver. Let's upgrade that. I'm gonna craft 5 more of those. 5 of these. Nether rack we're gonna need more of, so let's make... And these are in separate doodads now, so that should go pretty smoothly. Anything else we need? Can't think of anything. Already got 21 ender pearls. Gosh, it just feels so good to have all this stuff automated. Don't even have to worry about it. Let me think. Any other small tasks we need to do or things we need to automate? Let's take a glance at true clay again. It's been a while since we've looked. Well, cobblestone and wood are easy. You start with those. Everything else you have to work for. Emeralds are kind of interesting. Emeralds, we have to crush paper, which is made... Or sorry, we have to melt... no, what is it? How many of these is it? Is it casting? Yeah. You have to cast molten emerald, which is really molten money, paper wealth. And paper wealth you get from gold coins. But we need green for that. So we're going to have to wait for Botania to get infinite green pigment. So lapis and emeralds both are waiting on green and blue, respectively. And... diamonds, I guess I could work towards diamonds. Diamonds are kind of easy but hard. You just need immersive engineering stuff. So that's the hard part. The easy part is... Oh, I need lapis. Never mind. It's mostly just coal, though. It's bricks and coal. Oh, crap, though. It's real coal, not fake coal. So we need to make real coal, and the only way to make real coal is either repeat it, or I should say duplicate it, with Botania mana, or you can smelt it in the coke oven, which is how we'll get the first coal. Okay, so let me add a couple more goals to our list. No, I'm looking for signs, and then we'll call it an episode. So, we need coal, or I'll just say coke oven. I also need a blast furnace for steel. And then we need the metal press. 2x metal press for the diamond forming. And then once we have lapis, then that will get us diamonds. We can put that there. But Botania comes before all that. So dirt grass is next, and I will do that in the next episode. So as always, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments below about Ultimate Alchemy, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching.